This segment of Delmarva Life is brought to you by TidalHealth.
A primary care physician, something that you as a parent made sure that your child had in his or her early stages of life. But what about you?
Yeah, what about you? As we age, it's just as vital to have and visit a primary care physician, not just doctors who specialize in a certain area of care. We'd like to introduce to you Ryan Brown, a nurse practitioner with TidalHealth Family Practice and Primary Care in Millsboro. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent TidalHealth.
Okay, so let's get right to it. Why is it so important for us to have a primary care physician?
Well, a primary care, when I tell my patients a lot of times, it's the gateway of health. So primary care is not only directing, it's directing health care, directing chronic management, which adds up to a huge portion of expenses. It's directing communication, allowing patients to communicate to somebody according to their health, and also, most importantly, ease of care and record keeping. So record keeping of health management, which is vital.
I'm guessing that with COVID and everything, not too many people want to come back to the doctor's office, but TidalHealth is using Telehealth
Correct.
to meet your patients where they are. Tell me about that.
Well, it's so simple and it's very useful. TidalHealth offers the communication for virtually. So we have what's called MyChart and we have what's called Epic, where we're able to integrate the healthcare. Patients can communicate online. So if they have any fear of coming into the doctor's office, for whatever reason they have, they can communicate with their primary care provider. They can also communicate with specialists as well to integrate their care and not foresight or not do away with their care. They can actually still integrate with it.
And you mentioned the huge network of specialists within TidalHealth. What does that mean for the patients?
Well, TidalHealth offers specialists in multi-areas. Multi-areas meaning in cardiology, in endocrinology, and nephrology. And that gives a patient a vast variety or communication or even networking of that special area to help them integrate their either chronic disease process or healthcare in general.
So you mentioned earlier electronic medical records, and you've just launched that in Delaware.
Yes,
right?
sir.
So why is this such a key piece to the overall thing?
Well, overall, looking at healthcare in general, I mean, communication is vital in healthcare. So we still have to be able to integrate with our patient. And how do we do that? Well, things are going virtually nowadays. So virtual communication, whether that's a face-to-face encounter, that's just online, either phone communication, still integrates and gets that patient in the process of general health. And that's ultimately what we're trying to accomplish. Okay. We're accomplishing getting that patient to optimum health balance in life.
One thing that I love that TidalHealth has is MyChart, because I can go in and see everything.
Correct,
Talk
right.
a little bit about that.
So MyChart is it's great for the patient. It's easy to sign up. Going on to TidalHealth.org, they can sign up on their own. Come into the office for a visit. They can sign up with the assistance of a colleague. And it gives them not only ability to communicate with a provider, they can communicate with a specialist, they can look at their medical records chart. But the days of carrying around your medical chart are no longer there. You have everything integrated into a computer, into a system that other providers, not only with TidalHealth, but with Hopkins, with Penn, with University of Maryland, can integrate and care for the patient.
Right. And to do a face-to-face, we don't have to travel only to Salisbury.
No, sir. No, TidalHealth has multiple, they strategically put different areas to help that patient and care for that patient. We're looking at areas of Millsboro. We're looking at areas of Salisbury, obviously. We're looking at Federalsburg, which I'm for sure you're familiar with.
Yeah.
We're looking at Berlin, Ocean Pines. So there are we have multiple different areas that provide that patient care.
And it makes for better care. Thank you so much, Ryan Brown with TidalHealth Primary Care.